Hey guys, it's Paul. I'm going to give you a beginner introduction tutorial overview of Acuity Scheduling. A really cool scheduling app that you can add to your website. You can invite your customers, your prospects to look at your schedule and they can book appointments. Really cool for, consultants, coaches. Can be used for anything up to hair salons or gym memberships or anything where you've got to schedule people. Basically, you're going to be able to schedule individual appointments. You're going to be able to schedule class appointments. You're going to be able to block parts out. You're going to be able to sync it with your calendar, with whichever calendar you use, so that if you get something booked in as a meeting, it blocks out a certain time for you automatically. I've got a list, so people tell me I'm a bit disorganized in these videos, so I'm going to do it better today. So we're going to talk about input forms. We're going to talk about when somebody schedules an appointment, you could have some set questions to ask them to fill out the appointment. So if they say, "All right, I need a 30-minute training call," you go, "Okay, now what questions are you going to ask? What are you interested? What do you need to get out of this course, this training? What do you need from me? And any other information you need for your business." We're going to put it on our website. We're going to add a button to be able to open up the schedule. We're going to add a bar to the top of the website. And you can be able to email links. Google Calendar, I've said. Busy, blank off. I've told you that. What this is cool, is rather than making it look like you've got no customers, it can automatically take off certain appointment places for you. It'll take out a few appointment days and times, so it makes you look busy. We're going to take deposits, so you can get a paid appointment, and you're gonna say, do you want to pay a deposit first and then pay the rest after the appointment? And then we're going to step up to a next plan and look at packages and gift certificates, and finally other integrations and stuff. So I'm going to work through a list and show you all these things in action. So what I didn't put on there is pricing. So we're going to talk pricing first. There's a freebie version. I don't exactly know what comes with a free version. I didn't know there was a free version. Unlimited service and appointments, client self-scheduling. So there's a free version that can basically do client can schedule for you, and you can do unlimited, but you're not going to get a lot of these other cool features that I've just been saying. You can't put a logo, can't customize it, and I'm guessing you can't get all these advanced features that I'm going to go through. So this isn't the free plan. I'm not going to show you that. I'm going to show you the $15 a month plan and a few features for the $25 a month plan. So if you're looking for a free version, and most of the stuff in this video is going to be in the paid version. So you sign up for your two-week trial. I've already signed up and had a play around. So I'm going to log in. I can remember my password, and I'll just give you a walk round. You can see your appointments. I haven't got any appointments, so I show it by month. I've got some blocked off time where I've got, I can say I don't do anything in this time. So Saturdays I put in that we do it's actually an appointment that's in the system, but it's going to block off time to say that you're busy. If you want to say, I play golf every Monday afternoon, so you can block off some time saying don't book me up then. Or you can set your availability time depending on when you're busy, right? So it's really easy to poke around and dive about. So exactly what I've just said there is the first thing in business settings is your availability. So I've put on a Sunday I'm available 12 till 8. Here's my Monday look. Monday I'm available 10 till 12, and then my golf starts, and then 6 till 8. So I can set up what times I'm available throughout the week. If it's set times, if you're not, you just uncheck it, and it leaves you open all the time. But if you're only going to be available for appointments certain times, 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, you just put this in. Example, if a client chooses Paul student on a monthly basis calendar, which is selects with 10 a.m., 10:30, support call, Okay, they're just showing you what I was going to say that. So save regular hours. Then it's going to show you availability in the month. So you can change it, and if certain days of the month change, you can click on it and change. So if you know on the 12th that you're not going to be available until, like, you're only going to be available at 4 because you're going out for dinner or something, you can change that. The date has passed, so yeah, don't do it in the history though. So go next month and change it till 4, right? Set hours. So that'll change it for that hour. So I'm not an expert. I haven't been using it properly, so we have to bear with me that, I haven't said at the start that I'm an expert in this. I'm just showing you how to get around it, how to view it. So that's how you set your time. You're going to set up when you're available. Then you've got your appointments types. So I was looking at doing welcome calls and support calls. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do it or not. It's not something I'm sure about, right? So I've got a free call here, and I've got a paid version here. So if I go to edit this call, it's new. The name is, Paul's welcome call. So what I wanted to do every time I got a student, I wanted to set a time, 15 minutes aside, for a quick chat, to see if I could explain to them what they needed, or we get to know each other a bit more. But what you do is, so you set up the name, set up a description, and how long it's going to take. So I've put 15 minutes, but then I've also blocked out 30 minutes after the call. When you get talking that they take longer. So what you can do in this is, say it's a 30-minute meeting, but you need 30 minutes before to prepare. You just put 30 minutes, and you need 30 minutes after in case it runs over. So all meetings do, isn't it? So you can, although they're blocking off what they think's 15 minutes of your time, they're actually blocking off an hour and a quarter. So it's really cool. So you can give yourself an hour or 30 minutes before to get sorted, and you can give yourself time afterwards. Price, obviously you add the price. You can set up categories. So if obviously you got a different business, if you're a hair salon, it might be fingernails. You can tell I'm a bloke, can't you? I've just sort of realised I don't know what hair salon's done. Colouring, fake tans. I don't know. You could add a category, add a picture, and create the appointment, right? So when you go to your widget, the appointments show up first. So Paul's new student, so these ones show up first. Paul's support call. So if they wanted to get me on the line, a support call's $50. So you click on it. This is cool, you click your time zone, so it's affected to your time zone. So obviously I'm GMT at the minute. I pick a day, and you can change this to a list rather than days, but if you've got a month in advance, it's not bad to show the whole month. And then as you click each day, it shows the available appointment types. So if I go 6 p.m. and continue, and then it's going to ask me for my name, my phone number isn't a required field, my email, and then I can either pay in full now, or I can pay the deposit. So I'm not going to go through that bit, but obviously if you've got a paid service or what you're charging for, you can take the money before the appointment starts, or you can take a percentage of the money. So I'm going to go back to preview and show you also, if I close this and go to my free version and again go through the scheduling, so let's say 10:30 on that morning, you'll see on this one it's got a name and an email, but it's also got questions. Give me a quick description. So I'm getting information before this call happens. Give me a quick description of what you and your business, what would you really like to learn, can I record the video? So some people I was considering if I could record and there was nothing private in there, then I could share the conversation on YouTube. Anything else would you like to do? And then you would continue. You would fill out a questionnaire. So that's a really cool way of getting more information from a customer, or getting things that you can prep for before you do that. And all you do here is you go to intake form questions. You create a new form, or you see here's the new student questions. You click edit and you add basic fields from the side. So if I was going to do, if you were going to visit someone, customer address form, book appointment address. So if you're a serviceman or a salesman or a mobile beautician or mobile anything really, you can create a form. And this form is until use only, don't show to clients. No. So you could make it an internal form where you fill out the information. So where's it going to show up? I'm going to which one of my appointments? I'm going to say it's going to show up on my welcome call. No, I'll do it on this this service request. So I can add a block that says questions required, service location request. Request required, use this as location for the appointment, save, and then I'm going to put in a text box, request, what is the problem, required, large, checkbox list your equipment, whatever it might be. So then you put, I don't know, if I did it for a security company, CCTV, fire, alarm, alarms, gates, save, and I'd save it, right? So now, if I go back to that question, so I've added this poll support call. When they go to ask or get a time, now it's saying, give me a name, give me a phone number, but tell me where you are. So DN5 IPP, yeah, Raymond Road. So there I am, right? What is the problem? Alarm keeps going off. List your equipment. Alarm. Pay now. Pay now. And it would, I think, go to a. Oh yeah. Paul Nicholson. Pay now. And then it'd go through for a Stripe. I've connected it to Stripe, right? I'm not going to click on that because it'll show, I think, my Stripe info. Yeah, I'm going to have to blur that out. You basically come here, connect to Stripe, and then you would go through and put in your information that I've got to blur out. So let me go back to my list because I know I've gone in. It's, introduction. Yeah, we did that. We're doing input forms. Setting up training classes, right? So you can do a training series. So if I go back to appointment types, you'll see here I've got Zoho CRM webinar series, right? So what that is it's a web series we're going to do it in quite a bit of time. It's June 10th, but when you're watching this, it might be past that anyway. So you can set up a series of classes, and so more than one person can sign up, right? So if you're a gym, it might be, oh man, Body Blast. That's what I've heard. I don't do gyms. Body Blast 6-week plan, right? Add a long description. So you would go Body Blast your way, so fitness, something like that. Duration 30 minutes. This is for you. Block off time before. I'm going to say block off time after. Doesn't offer time before in a class, does it? So I'm going to give myself 15 minutes after to calm down. Price, we're going to say is $200. The category we would put in as create a new category. fitness classes. We'll give it a color. What color? Let's give it a lime. Picture. Where am I going? Where am I going? Happy Me logo. Pull. Happy Me sports package. I don't know what that is. We'll see in a minute. Access public. This group. This is a class or a group event. Maximum number of people allowed in. So you might only be able to put 16 people in your class. Clients must sign up for all times this is offered. So yes, if you're selling a group that's $200, you're gonna have to say you're gonna sign up for them all, right? So you're gonna create it, and then we're gonna add information here. So we're gonna create a class, and now we're gonna put the classes up here. So what did I say? It was a 6 week, 6 week plan, right? So I'm gonna create a plan for that class where we're going to play on a Monday. We're going to start Monday 7th at 7 p.m. right? It's going to recur 6 times, starting for it's going to repeat every Monday at 7 p.m. for 6 times. So I add that, right? Adds all those, and then it saves. And you might want to, on something like this for fitness, you might want to go back to intake forms and have some sort of form that says health check, okay, like your doctor says you are okay. Oh boy. And I'm going to add this form to the class, right, to the Body Blast 6 week plan, and I'm going to ask a question. Can you let me know if there's any health problems? Something like that. Required. No, it won't require large. Save. And now when I go back to that appointment, where are we? Fitness classes. Here, we're going to edit it. I'm going to preview. I thought I saw a preview button. Oh, for the class. Oh yeah, that was a rubbish image to use, Paul. Let's use something else. Happy Me philosophy. Update appointment. Update. So now when I go to preview, it's going to show them all, but down the bottom here is going to be, it's the top. Body Blast 6 week plan, right? 3 hours at for $200, right? So it's a it's a 6 week plan at 30 minutes. So it's a 3 hours workout. You're in London, set your time. The dates are already set. So the person then just continues. It's going to say, what's your email address? What's your phone number? What is your health? Can you let me know where any health problems? You're going to fill out your information and then pay now. I don't know if there's a specific way to turn off the price, the deposit, payment settings, business settings. I don't want to go to that payment settings, or I'll have to, I guess. Required deposit, required valid, required full payment. So the question would be, can this also clients with the option to pay in full, let client give extra tip. You would want that to be on different classes, wouldn't you? I'm not sure. I'd have to look into how you turn it off for certain classes. Maybe you just take full payment. So you wouldn't be able to pay a deposit. The question is, can you pay a deposit or not, or change the deposit settings on a different type of appointment? It doesn't seem to filter, does it? So yeah, that'll be a good question to ask. I'm not going to blur that. I'm just going to change it. I don't use that Stripe key very often. So now when I go to the preview, so now we're looking at, this is the button. I actually liked it the other way around. You can go appointments. So this is where we're going to share it in a minute. I just want to get to a page where manage integration sync, appointment times. It's always the case when I do these videos, I can never remember where I've been on the checklist import client scheduling page. It must be somewhere here. Customize appearance. Here we go. Customize appearance, right? So what you can do is, rather than it be a monthly look like this, where you see the space and you drop and it comes in, you can do it day by day by changing it to this, changing this option. Obviously, well, this is also a place where you add the information at the top, you add the logo, you put a little bit of information below. You can hide prices, disable recurring appointments, so you can make this so that you can only schedule it. If you see, every time I've clicked on it, it said recurring, didn't it? So this time when I click, it's going to show a list of available dates rather than a date than a month calendar, so you can see where your appointments are available day by day. So that was that. This was this setting here. So this isn't really, I mean, this is an introduction to this training course. It isn't necessarily a training on how to do it, a definitive training. If enough people want me to, I'll put a training course together and answer specific questions one by one. How to repair, display, phone number, require phone number. So you might, if you want to, if you have to have a phone number, just tick it. Disable client login, hide duration, you may change, classes. So you've got full-ish ability to change how this looks. So what else did I have on my list? Set up training, we've done. So we're going to do widget, private links, Google Calendar, pay deposits we've talked about, package and certificates we haven't. So setting up a widget, right? So if you go to scheduling page link, I've ticked some stuff, but it don't matter. If you go to the scheduling page link, you're going to get information here on how to share it. So if you just wanted to show us all public appointment types, you could just copy this, and I could email team at Happy Me Golf, available appointments, check out appointments, send the list. I'm going to get it here if that email's working. Come on. Here we go. So the person will get available list, and it will just jump you to your page where they can say, yeah, I want to schedule a call, and here's your available time. Really cool, right? So that's one way of doing the scheduling. What you can also do is embed the scheduler, have a button for the scheduler and a booking bar, right? A booking bar. So if I go to my website and I do, let's do a page. If I go site, page, pages, obviously it's different on everybody's new page, appointment, and then I would copy the code. Let's do them all, right? So scheduling page, so you would obviously just, I've already got this link, right? It's the same as the one above. So if I copy that, I could go to this and put in book now, click here for appointments, highlight that, add it as a link, open in a new tab, insert, create page, preview. And it's just going to be a link that says book now that takes me to that page. Pretty obvious, right? So now if I take a bit of code though, embed scheduler. So I want to embed that in that page. So if I go and embed it, if I'm just going to paste in that code, again, you'll be different wherever you're going to paste it. And I'm going to embed that scheduler. So now that shows on my page. Book an appointment. It'd be a link to your page. Book an appointment. Pick a page. Pick your time. Here we go again, right? Scheduling button. Booking button. So all this is going to do is add a button. If I do it at the bottom, I'll do it at the top, then we know where it's come. So this is going to go above that link now, right? I'm just going to paste in that code. Save. And preview. And now there's a schedule appointment button. And that opens up in a widget. So they're not actually, the difference between the link is it opens in a different page, takes you away from your website. The schedule appointment and the widget keep you on your website. Keeps it within, they're not leaving you to go somewhere else, are they? Which is always a good thing. I'm not sure what it'd do on a phone, but I'm sure it's pretty cool. And then the final thing that I like a lot is the booking bar. You gotta be careful how to say it. Booking bar. Now, same thing. What this is going to do, I'm not sure if it'll work here. It probably should, but I may have to put it in the header code of my website, not in just a bit of code in within it. And what it's going to do is it's going to add a bar at the top of the script page. Paul Nicholson Happy Me, schedule appointment. And I can change that. So here it says here in the code, Paul Nicholson Happy Me, and I can put book an appointment today, and I can go down to this code here, and it says where it says schedule appointment, I can change to see available times. So if I save and preview, now instead of saying schedule appointment in my business name, it says here, look, Paul Nicholson, book an appointment today, see available times. And again, it opens up in a widget. So really cool. I mean, I'm really liking it. If I did appointments, I'm not a big fan of meetings. So at the moment, I'm questioning whether I'm going to justify paying for this. Even though I love it, I really do like it. And I do need to get a little bit more interactive with people one-on-one. So I'm thinking about using it because we're going to talk about other things which I'm going to use it for. So set up widget, I've done. Add button, add slide. Private links was the email that I sent. Google Calendar we've sort of talked about, but I'll go through it. I don't know where that busy blank off thing is. Packages and integrations. So I'm going to jump to integrations. What I like about this is you can integrate it with certain services. So obviously your accounts programs, your newsletter CRMs, Google Analytics and Facebook Pixel stuff. This is CRM stuff again. Client engagement stuff. But this one here interests me. Because I'm going to do online calls, I'm going to do appointments where I want to do FaceTime online. I can connect it to Zoom or go to a meeting or join me. But more than likely with Zoom with me. And what that'll do is it'll integrate the invite where it sends them the link to the Zoom meeting page automatically. So I basically, if mine says, here, if someone's gone book an appointment for Paul's welcome call, and they will go 11 o'clock, sign up. When they get the invite, it'll say on the day, click this link, and you'll go to the Zoom meeting that'll open up the window for us to have a chat. So I really like that integration and integration with other stuff. Again, this is just an introductory video. It's not how to set up Salesforce. It's not how to set up Infusionsoft. You know, we'll go deeper later. And again, if I get enough people interested in this, then I will, consider creating a full training course for you, so we can get deeper into it. So integrations are cool. Packages and gift certificates and Google Calendar. So if I go back to sync with other calendars, all you've got to do is, I've already synced it with my Google Calendar. There's just a button that says sync, and you would add it. Select which calendar you want. Select which. This is the select the calendar, and then if there's any more you want to do, holidays in the United Kingdom, so you might not work bank holidays if you're lucky enough. Contacts as a calendar, and save, and that would then, if you go to your Google Calendar and say only tomorrow, for instance, mine says I'm golfing. Well, it says I'm golfing now, right? No, today's Friday. So here, Happy Me Golf is set on a Saturday. So that'll sync with Google Calendar. If I get appointments sent to me via Google Calendar, it'll automatically block out any appointments within Acuity. So that's really cool. It's kind of obvious that it would do that. The other options with calendars are, the usual big names: Outlook, iCloud, Outlook Exchange, Outlook.com, one-way subscription. So I guess that would go one way rather than syncing both ways. So we've talked about Google Calendar. Now I don't know where that is. Availability, it must be in this. Availability, settings, appointment, until, scheduling limits, display appointment, allow. Oh, here you go. Make me look busy. Automatically hide some available times. Don't want to look like business might be slow. Hide a certain percentage of random available times. Slots for each day from your client-facing scheduling page. Those hidden time slots are still available, but not viewable for the client on the scheduling page, given the appearance that less times are left available. So there is a theory that you want to look busy. You want to look like a scarcity. If there's only one appointment for tomorrow and someone's umming and ahhing whether to call you, they might think, well, if I don't book it now, then I'm going to miss out. Or you might just want to say you don't want every available slot to be showing because it looks like you've got no customers. So being able to tick that and change it, and obviously as you get busy you can turn it off. But I think that's a little cool feature that someone's thought about. Well, you don't want to look full all time, do you? So packages. So this though is on the next plan up, the packages and gift certificates. So I'm on the trial, but it's letting you know this feature is only available on the growing and powerhouse plan. So this is a $25 a month option, not the version I've really been showing you. And I haven't actually clicked on it, so let's have a play. So new appointment package. So let's call it. Let's say we're a golf school. Reduce your handicap training. Keep hidden private or only clients, so you can make it not show on that preview link or not. We're going to call it a $500 plan. Choose a picture. I got Happy Me Golf in here somewhere. I would think I have. Where are you? I did a lot of Happy Me things. Business there. Happy Me Golf. Reduce your handicap in 6 weeks. Show a printable gift certificate. Book at your appointment at. Enter extra information. Your friend sent a gift. Expires. You can say expires in 90 days. Redeemable for unlimited of these appointments. Total number of appointments. So alright, so you could basically say this is for 6 of support calls or fitness plan or whatever the teaching is, and add package. Did I do everything? There's a gift certificate, link to purchase gifts. Okay, so now we've got to copy this. We go back to my admin, dump it in the top, save, preview, Seal packages. Okay, so I've got to upgrade to be able to show it, so I can't show you that fully working. Maybe I'll get in touch with Acuity, and if they give me a test site, I can go deeper. So you can create training appointment types where somebody can gift it for somebody else. So this can be anything, can't it? The opportunities now are really great on what you can use this for. I mean, if I had a business where I was booking appointments, booking things that needed scheduling, I would certainly be looking at this as an interactive online place where you can get into it. We haven't talked about multiple locations, multiple agents, stuff like that. I haven't got into that yet. This was really for a one-man band or a one appointment slot sort of company. But I think you'll see it's a really cool platform. $15 a month to save you so much time, to help your customers see when you're available, to stop you from having to go, well, you let me know when you're free and I'll let you, we'll get together in our calendars. Well, no, here's my available time. You tell me when you can be available. So I think it's really cool. I think it's worth looking at. It's definitely worth a 14-day free trial. I haven't decided if I'm going to give any appointments out yet. I'm not. I like my time to be flexible, so I haven't yet decided. But if I was to choose, I would be looking at Acuity as my main go-to option. So I hope this helps. Leave me a question. Leave me any comments below wherever you're watching it. If there's enough people out there, I will probably create some sort of training program to give you more interaction with it. And I just hope it helps, guys. Have a great day. Cheers.